Hello everyone, welcome back to another mobility workout slash session, whatever you want to call it. This mobility sequence is specifically for the posterior chain and for athletes. Okay, so I use all of these drills with my athletes. They are programmed into their movement prep and their recovery days, and I thought I would just put a little sequence together for YouTube. So you will need some resistance bands, or just one resistance band, or if you don't have a band, you can grab a towel or something, or if you're at the gym, then maybe a light wooden dowel will do the job. Okay, so we're going to start off in the tabletop position, and we're going to do some hip circles. So tabletop position, hands directly underneath armpits, knees directly underneath hips. And then we're going to take our leg up nice and high. And I want you to imagine that you've got a ball or something squeezing in between your hamstring and your calf. And then you're going to squeeze that ball as you bring your knee forward. Okay, so kick up, keep your core nice and strong. Pull the knee round like you're drawing a nice big circle. So I'm going to do 6 reps. So that's, I'm on my 3rd rep. 3, 4, keep core engaged. 5, try not to lean over to the side. 6, okay, swap over onto the other side. So again, squeeze the ball here, the imaginary ball, kick up. As you kick up, try not to just arch your back like this. Okay, keep your pelvis neutral as you can. 1, 2. It's normal to have a little bit of clicking every now and again. This side for me is clicking a bit more. 5 and 6. Okay, so I was moving forward with that one. So now we're going to go backwards. We're going to reverse the circle. So in, out, round. In, out, round. So it's very similar. Again, 6 reps, so that's 3. 5 and 6. Okay, swap over to the other side. 2. Again, try, take your time. Don't push through any ranges that your body does not have access to. Okay, last one. Perfect. Okay, so that was the tabletop hip circles. And we're going to move on to one that is inspired by all the yoga sessions I've been doing here in Sri Lanka. So just a downward dog into a cobra or upward facing dog. I don't know the difference. Okay, so tabletop position. Engage the core. Pull in your belly button. Curl under your feet. Drive the hips up. The hips are the primary mover. Really lengthen up your T-spine here. Arms are nice and straight. Pushing your hips up to the sky, and then also trying to get your heels down onto the floor. Obviously, I have a little like a bend in my knee because I'm not a yogi. From here, push onto your toes. Roll your spine like a nice spinal wave. Drop the hips, lift the head. Look up to the sky. Curl your feet under. Engage your core. Push your hips back. Really stretch the arms. Try and get a nice extension through the shoulders. Curl, spinal wave. Drop the hips. Raise the head. Okay, so that's 2. So I'm going to do 3 more. So, drive up. Also, when you're in this downward facing dog position, I call it down dog for short, try and protract your shoulders. Okay, so protracting your shoulders away from your ears for that extension and lengthening of the spine. Three. With that shoulder position, you're then, it's like you're opening up your lats, opening up your wings. One more. Push. See what your hamstrings can do. You can do a little pedal if you want to. Roll the spine. Drop the hips. Raise. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Right, so I'm going to move into a deep squat now. The squat with extension. So, feet nice and wide, standing up to start with. Just kind of like gonna see how far I can get down. My legs are a little bit sore from the yoga session I did yesterday. So, using your elbows to push your knees out. Drop as far as you can, keeping your your heels down onto the floor. Kind of just like playing around at the bottom in this position, trying to keep a neutral spine as much as you can. Try not to kind of like arch it in like this. Once you're comfortable, you're then going to hold onto your feet. And I just want you to push your hips up into the sky and look behind you. Just kind of like let your legs take all of the weight and your head just relax. From here, keep holding your toes, drop your hips, raise your chest, look forward, keep yourself balanced, nice stable foot. Play around at the bottom if you want to. Raise your hips. It's up to you if you want to have your feet facing forwards for the extension. I like to just keep mine slightly out so I can drop into the squat again. Okay, so work through that. That's 3 for me. We're going to do 3 more. Obviously, we have all got tight hamstrings as athletes. So this is absolutely amazing for them. We've got strong hamstrings, but to be honest, they're not really tight. It's sometimes more just the neural sensation rather than actually being muscular tight. Last one. Extend. Let your head just relax, looking behind you. Let your legs take the load. And then we'll meet at the bottom of the squat again. Perfect. Okay, stand up. Right, so we're gonna move on to the good mornings, which you'll need a band for. So I'm just gonna pop the band behind my head as if it's a barbell on my shoulders for a squat. So this is just a nice basic hinge position. So make sure that you have your tailbone tucked in, neutral pelvic alignment, slight bend in your knees and feet facing forwards. And you're just going to hinge yourself forward, so keeping the spine neutral. Go to where your hamstrings will allow you. Keep your core strong. Hold at the bottom for about 3 seconds, and then come back up. Use your glutes to fire yourself back up. So push yourself back. Keep your weight on tripod foot, which means your big toe, your little toe, and your heel all connected to the floor, all grounding into the floor. You don't want to press too much with your heels coming off or your toes coming off. Okay, so think of that nice stable position. And up. Okay, so that's 4. 2 more. Squeezing your shoulder blades together as well to keep that nice position in the spine. And we're going to add, I'm just going to finish this one off. We're going to add a little bit of a rotation for the next 3 reps. So hinge. Once we're down, you're just going to, so I'll start with my left hand down, right hand up, back to the center, right hand down, left hand up, look up to your left hand, and then come up. I'm going to do that 2 more times. So hinge, left hand down, right hand up, look to your right, center, rotate, keep your hips pushed back to standing, and one last time. Hinge, feel the stretch, nice stable foot positioning. Again, only go to where your spine is going to allow you to go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Bring your knee in, the one with the band, so you're just hooking the band underneath your foot. Have this leg nice and extended and it's not creeping up at any point, just try and keep it down. So bring your knee in first, and then you're going to push your foot up towards the sky. And if it goes nice and straight, then that's brilliant. You're just going to hold this. You're holding with the band first. 5 more seconds. 2, 1. Bring your heel in again. Extend out. 1 more time. So bring in the knee, extend into the band, like we're pushing up into the band. Again, we're just holding. You can relax your head. I've just got my head up because I'm talking into the mic. 5-second hold. 2, 1. Awesome. Swap over sides. Again, standing leg or just resting leg is nice and straight. Bring in the knee first, extend the foot, pushing up into the band. Really push up into the band. Hold it nice and securely. Keep your foot in dorsiflex position or neutral foot position. 5, 2, 1. Okay. Bring it in, extend, start again, pull in the knee, extend it up, push up into the band, keep holding that. Nice deep breaths. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're just going to do our last one, which is another variation. We move into the half kneeling position. So I'm going to go back to my left leg. So bring your foot up into a neutral position. And then I want you just to sort of like slide your hand down this leg as you point your toe. So I'm kind of like hinging at the hips. Probably not the best demonstration because I'm losing balance. If you have like a wall or something to like help with assistance, that would be much better. So bring your foot up into neutral position, back nice and straight, neutral spine, slide yourself down, point the toe, hinging at the hips, and work through that another 4 times. Keep your core nice and strong. You're gonna feel it in your hamstring. 4. As you can see, I'm really tight as well. All my hamstring injuries from sprinting really restrict my hamstrings flexibility. Okay, so that's 6. Last one then, move on to the other side. So right leg out, nice strong core, neutral foot to start with, hinge yourself back, glide your hand down your leg, point the toe. Up, doing 6 reps. Take your time with this one. Try not to just collapse like this. Look how far I can go if I just use my upper back and shoulders. So I'm trying to keep my shoulders away from my ears. It's almost like I'm doing a hinge. It's obviously going to be like some rounding in the spine, okay? Like that's perfectly normal. I'm just trying to get you to be aware of where the movement is coming from. It's coming from your hips as much as you can. It's not coming from your shoulders. Okay, I'm just going to do one more for luck. Awesome. Okay, so that is the end of the video. You can obviously restart the video, go through the sequence again, go through it again if you want to. If you've got any questions, just let me know, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.